Welcome back, Mama, to episode 10. Today we're going to be chatting about the 5-second rule. And no, that is not about when your child drops their snack on the floor. We're going to get into it here. So when I was teaching full-time, I knew that I would have to start waking up early in order to have time to myself. It was just a fact of the season of life that I was in with two little ones. So I read Darren Hardy's book, The Compound Effect. And he really talked about the idea of consistency over intensity, which is something that we're going to chat about in future episodes. But he also referred to Mel Robbins' 5-second rule and the idea of how to motivate yourself even when you are not feeling motivated to do the thing that you know you need to do. So I checked out Mel Robbins' TED Talk and I highly recommend it. I also read the book, but the gist came out in the TED Talk, so I think that would be the best use of your time. But the gist of the rule is that when you are approached with something that you don't want to do, you count backwards from 5 and you are in that moment of I don't want to for 5 seconds while you count backwards. And then when you get to 1, boom, you're blasting off, you're doing the thing you don't want to do and overcoming sort of that procrastination piece that sets in. So literally when my alarm would go off at 4 o'clock in the morning, I would hear the alarm. I would give myself 5 seconds and count backwards, thinking about how much I did not want to get out of my warm, cozy bed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up and out of there. It takes some getting used to, but it really is such a simple trick that is genius and will change your game if you give it a try. So I use this whenever I am just feeling that procrastination creep of really not wanting to do the thing you need to do. A lot of times it has to do with working out or waking up. Those are my two big ones. And it's actually something that you can start to implement with your kids. My 5-year-old daughter is now a big fan of the 5-second rule. We'll be snuggling on the couch in the morning, none of us wanting to get ready to go to school. And she goes, Mommy, do you want to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 it? And I'm like, yes, I do. And that is exactly what we do. So it's a great strategy for kids. It's a great strategy for those busy moms who just need to do the thing they don't want to do. You get 5 minutes to sit in that feeling of not wanting to and then make it happen, Mama. So on the podcast this week, I'm going to be digging deeper into this idea of the 5-second rule, and I'm going to be sharing with you more examples of how I use this, especially with my kids, and how I use it in sort of my everyday life as a small business mama, as how I've used it as a working mama, and all the things. Next week, on our episode 11, we are going to be talking about why you need a joy list. A joy list is my secret weapon to happiness. I swear, you are going to be obsessed with it, so definitely check that out. And if you would like some personal growth delivered right to your email inbox, you can do that by subscribing below to the mailing list newsletter. I will be sending out emails once every week with an action step that takes less than 2 minutes to complete, Mama. I have you in mind when I'm sending those out. And if you want to catch up in between episodes, you can find me on Instagram at Sharon Legier Coaching or check out my website, SharonLegierCoaching.com. Thanks for being here, Mama. Have a great day.